Hello, this is Panchavati Ravi Sharma. Today I am explaining basics of surface areas and volumes. So first we will take surface areas and perimeters. This is a rectangle, length and breadth, which are different from each other. So area is nothing but number of units in the length, number of units in the breadth, that will span out the total area. Perimeter is, we have two lengths and two breadths. So 2 times of length plus breadth, length plus breadth, length plus breadth will give you perimeter. Length is equal to area by breadth, breadth is equal to area by length, that you can make the interchanges and get the answer. Similarly, if you want the diagonal joining here and this to this corner to this corner, then length square plus breadth square under root, that is using Pythagoras theorem we can get that answer. This is about rectangle. Coming to square, same here, length is equal to length. Now previously we are used to use the word breadth, now it's not there. So length into length is nothing but length square, or side into side square. And diagonal also, if you take, then if you draw a diagonal here, one diagonal, half of the diagonal will be here, half of the diagonal will be here. So it is nothing but half into diagonal square. And if you want side, then take the square to the other side, you will get root. Perimeter is side plus side plus side plus side, 4 sides. Similarly, diagonal, if you want, length of the diagonal is side square plus side square under root, that is side times of root 2, because side is common. Now coming to a quadrilateral whose lengths are not equal, sides lengths are not equal, and sides are not parallel. This side AB and DC are also not parallel. In that way you can draw a figure. Then if you cut it into 2 pieces by a diagonal, you will get 2 triangles, ACD and ACB. Take this base as common for both the triangles, half into base into this height, half into base into this height. If you add, then you get area of this triangle separately, area of this triangle separately. You can write it as area is equal to half into diagonal this height plus half into diagonal into this height. You can take diagonal to be common. So area of a quadrilateral is half diagonal h1 plus h2, where h1 and h2 are the heights of the 2 triangles formed by the diagonal. This is about quadrilateral. Perimeter directly, this length, this length, this length and this length, 4 lengths, AB, BC, CD, DA, you have to add it. Let us come to another type of a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal and parallel, but these 2 sides are not at 90 degrees. This side and this side, as shown in the figure, are parallel. This side and this side are parallel. In that case, you take any one of the side as a base, draw a perpendicular from the other vertex, that will give you height. So area is nothing but base into height for a parallelogram. Perimeter is 2 into sum of the adjacent sides, this side plus this side, this side plus this side, this and this are equal, this and these are equal. 2 into sum of the adjacent sides will give you parallelogram perimeter. Now let us take rhombus. This length and this length should be equal, this length and this length should be equal, 4 lengths should be equal. And here diagonals bisect. Not only that, they will be meeting at 90 degrees. Area of rhombus is half into diagonal 1 length and diagonal 2 length. And you can get side by half into root d1 d2. Similarly, perimeter is 4 into side, because each side, all the sides are equal, 4 into each side. Now come to trapezium. Here opposite sides are parallel, but they are not equal, and these 2 sides are also non-parallel, they are equal. Now let us see this. Area of the trapezium is given by half into this side length and this side length. You have to add and multiply with this distance. So half into sum of the parallel sides into perpendicular distance between the lines. That's the formula for trapezium. Let us try to understand about triangles. Scalene triangle will take it, whose side, this side is A, this side is B and this side is C. Then sum of the sides divided by 2 is the semi-perimeter S. For any triangle this is applicable. scalene triangle, area is equal to under root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Semi-perimeter minus one side, semi-perimeter into other side, semi-perimeter minus other side into semi-perimeter under root. That will give you the area of a scalene triangle. Right angle triangle, half into base into height. Right angle isosceles triangle, this side and this side are equal. So this you can take as base, this you can take it as height. Height is always taken as perpendicular. Half into base into height. So half into a, that is a square. Perimeter is a plus a, and this diagonal, this perpendicular hypotenuse, you can get it as a root 2. So a plus a root 2 will give you the perimeter. In scalene triangle, sum of the sides a plus b plus c. Now coming to equilateral triangle, in which all sides are equal and all angles are 60 degrees. Using trigonometry, we can find this angle. If it is 60, this height will be a sin 60. That is root 3 by 2 times of a. Sin 60 is that. So in that context, half into base into height, when you make it, you will get root 3 by 4 side square. And perimeter is 3 times of the side, because all sides are equal. The most important aspect regarding triangle is, same triangle I had drawn 3 times, but I changed the base. If I take this as the base line, then a perpendicular drawn from the opposite vertex will become height. So half into base into height. Now I change this base and I take this line as base, what I shown in the figure. If I take this as a base, I have to extend this line further and drop perpendicular from the opposite vertex. That becomes the height. Now I take this side as base. If I take this side as a base, extend the line and drop perpendicular from the opposite vertex. That becomes the height. Formula remains same, half into base into height, but what you take base and what you take height will change. This is to be sensibly understood. Same diagram you draw it, then you will understand it. Coming to circles, this actually derivation related to this is done at college level. Just you can by heart. Area of the circle is pi r square. Circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Directly by heart. For a semicircle, 2 pi r, half of it is pi r, plus this distance is r and this distance is r, 2r. Pi r plus 2r is a perimeter. And the area of this is half of pi r square. When you have two circles and you want a strip area, then take the area of the bigger circle, subtract with the area of the smaller circle. Pi capital R square minus pi small r square. Next comes the other part. This is called sector. Like a pizza what we eat. In that case of sector, area of the sector is given by pi r square by 360 into theta. Theta should be written in degrees. Segment. If you chop out some part from the edge like this, then that remaining part will be major segment. The portion you have removed, chipped off, is a minor segment. Area of the segment is equal to area of the sector minus this triangle area. This triangle area is half r square sin theta. Basing this radius, this is radius, and divide the angle by 2. You will get this formula. But anyhow, now by heart it. Area of segment is equal to pi r square by theta into 360. That is the area of the sector minus area of this triangle. Now when you want area of the major sector, find area of the circle minus area of the minor segment. Area of the major segment is equal to area of the circle minus area of the minor segment. Let us identify and do some problems related to different types of plane figures. These all are plane figures. I drawn it on a graph sheet. First figure is 1. Length and breadth are different. So this is nothing but a rectangle. So first we will find its perimeter. 2 units. 1, 2, 3, 4 units. 2 plus 4, 6. Again 2 plus 4, 6. So perimeter of this is 12. 4, 2, 6, 4, 10, 2, 12. So perimeter is 12. Now I want 12 meters, 12 units. I want area. Length is 4 units, breadth is 2 units. 4 2s are 8. Now you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got it. So area of this is 8 square units. Now take the second figure. This is also in form of a rectangle. 4, 5, 4, 5. So this is 4 plus 1 5, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 5 10. So perimeter is 10 units, area is length 1 2 3 4 units into breadth 1 unit, 4 ones are 4. So length is 4, breadth is 1, 4 ones are 4. Now count 1 2 3 4. Now third figure, I want to find perimeter of this. 2 plus 2 4 plus 2 6 and this is 5. 6 plus 5 11. 1 2 3 4 plus 4, 11 plus 4 15, 15 plus 3 18. So perimeter of this figure is 18 units. Now what is the area? Area, you can chop this as one rectangle and chop this as another rectangle, or you can do like this. Up to here you draw a line. This is one rectangle. 1 2 3 4 units. 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 4, total 16 units. Even you can count it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. 16 square units. Now let us find perimeter of this. See, anywhere you start counting, from here I will start. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 units is the perimeter. Now I want area. Length into breadth, length into breadth, length into breadth. You can do like that, or just count the number of squares. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Area is 9 square units. You have to write down everything. Okay. Now comes to the next question, fifth question. In this, I want to find the perimeter. I will start from this edge. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. 12 units is the perimeter. Area, you can separate this square, separate this square, separate this square, separate this square, separate this square and add. Otherwise directly it is 5 square units. 1 2 3 4 5 square units is its area. Now let us take question number 6. This one. How do you find perimeter? It can be broken into 3 equal squares. This is one square, this is another square, this is another square. 4 3s are 12. Or you can convert into a rectangle, length into breadth, and a square, side into side. You will get the same answer. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 is the area. Now perimeter, start from here. 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4, 16 units is the area of this figure. Sorry, 16 units is the perimeter of this figure. 12 is the area, 12 square units. Now coming to this 7th question. In this 7th question, again we have to find perimeter. I will start from this corner. Always I am starting here. 2 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 7 8. 8 plus 2 10 11. 11 plus 2 13 14 15. 15 plus 3 18. This is 18 units perimeter. Now area, directly you can count, otherwise you can break it into some squares and rectangles and you can do that. For example, if I cover up to here, this is a 4 unit square. Again here it is 5 unit rectangle. 4 plus 5 9 plus another rectangle 2 units. 9 plus 2 11, or directly count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 units, 11 square units. Now let us check this. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. It's a square. So side into side. So 5 into 5 25. Or length into breadth. 5 into 5 25. You can count it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25. 25 square units is the area of this square. Now I want perimeter. 5 4 times. 5 4s are 20. 1 2 3 4 5 5 1 2 3 4 5 10 1 2 3 4 5 10 1 2 3 4 5 10. So 5 plus 5 10, 5 plus 5 10, total 20 square units. Now I have a triangle. How do you find area of this right angle triangle? Is it isosceles? Just check. This is 3 units, this is 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 units. It's not isosceles. Two sides should be equal, not equal. So it is a right angle triangle. 3 into 5. How much? 3 into 5 15, but it's only half of it, because 3 into 5 is a rectangle, but in that half of it is only the triangle part. So half of 15, 7.5 square units. You can't count it because this portion, how much is there, you can't tell it, but it is 7.5 square units. Perimeter, you can find it. 3 units and 5 units. This can be got by Pythagoras. Under root 3 square plus 5 square. 3 square is 9. 5 square is 25. 25 plus 9 under root. 25 plus 9 is root 34. Root 34 plus 5 plus 3 is the perimeter. You have to use a calculator and get the root 35 answer. Now let us do the problem number 10. This is a triangle. I don't know whether it is equilateral or not. Just I'll count the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Height 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. Half into base into height. So half into 6 into 5. 6 5s are 30. Half of it is 15. Let me do the 11th problem. This is a circle and its radius from center, you see 1, 2, 3 units. 1, 2, 3 units. 1, 2, 3 units. So it is pi r square. So pi is 22 by 7 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 into 22 by 7 or 9 into 3.14 is the area of this circle. And if you want perimeter of this, you can't count like squares. It is 2 pi r. 2 into 22 by 7 into 3 is a perimeter of this circle. Now there is a very small circle, that is question number 12. You can see it. That circle. Total it is 1 unit diameter. So half of it is radius. Half unit is the radius. So pi into half square will give you area of the circle. 2 into pi into r, half, will give you perimeter. So 2 and half gets cancelled. Pi is the radius of this. That is 3.14 units. Now 13th question is a parallelogram. Let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a base. Height 1, 2, 3, 4 is a height. Half into base into height. Half is not required because it's not triangle, no, it is a rectangle. Not even rectangle, parallelogram. Base into height 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 4. 6 4 is 24. This is equal to 24 square units. You can chip off this portion here and you can re-add it here. It looks like a rectangle then. Okay. So again you have to use Pythagoras theorem to find this length. This is 3, this is 4. 3 square plus 4 square. This length comes out to be 5. 5 plus 5. 10. 6 plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 10. 22 square unit. 22 meters. 22 units. Now comes this 14th question, which we call it as a trapezium. Half into distance between the parallel sides, this one 1, 2, 3, 4 into sum of the parallel sides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus this 9, 10, 11, 12. Sum of 8 plus 4, 12. 12 into this 4 units. 12 4s are 48. Divided by 2. Half into sum of the parallel sides into perpendicular distance between the sides. So 48 by 2, you are going to get it as 24. Again you have a trapezium here. Question number 15. Focus your attention on this last question. Sum of the opposite sides, that is, this is 3 and this is 5. Sum them. 8 into half, 4 into distance between the two sides, 2. That is again 8 it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sum of these two combinedly comes as 8. I explained with the formula. Now I explained even with the diagram. Now let us take a pentagon. 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Then how to deal with it? It's not looking like any of the conventional diagram. But if you draw a line from here, you will get one trapezium this side and one trapezium this side. So find area of this trapezium and area of this trapezium, separate separately and add them. Now comes the 17th question. We have a triangle. This side are not equal. This side is also not equal. It's a scalene triangle. You can go with s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c under root. That is semi-perimeter, but it is also difficult. Let us go with half into base into height. Base is this one. Let us take. Height is extend here and take from the opposite vertex. 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. 4 3s are 12. 4 3s are 12 units. Divided by 2, 6 units. So this total is 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Approximately remaining all is 6 units. Now this is called kite. How do you do it? This side and this side are equal, this side and this side are equal, or opposite sides are not equal, which is we call it as kite. Are you observing? Question number 19. So you you put a line like this. You will get a triangle here whose base is 2, height is 2. You get another triangle here whose base is 2, height is 3. Half into 2 into 2, half into 2 into 3. Add the answers. Similarly here you have another triangle. Base 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Height 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 into 4 divided by 2. 8 4s are 32. Divided by 2, half of it. So this 16 square units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Remaining all combinedly will come as to be 16 square units. The last question on the graphical point of view is this one, 20th. So 1, 2, 3, 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So it is not a square. So it is also a kite kind of thing. Draw a line like this. Base is 4, height is 3. Base is 4, height is 3. You can take it as rhombus, half d1 d2. This diagonal plus this diagonal. You can use it and get the answer. Now students, you have to solve this kind of problems which are not given in a graph point of view. This is 27 kilometers and 11 kilometers. Multiply to get area. 27 plus 27, 11 plus 11 give you perimeter. That only perimeter means add all the boundary lengths. Area means chip out into a rectangle, a square and a rectangle kind of thing. Like that, different shapes are being given. You can chip off them in form of rectangles and triangles and squares and get the answer for each of the problem. So I'll start with the simple one. Square, rectangle, combination of two rectangles, combination of rectangle, rectangle and rectangle, combination of square. You can take total square minus small 4 squares also, you can remove it as you want. Triangle, base into height, or sum of the sides will give you perimeter. This you can chip off into square, rectangle, rectangle. One big rectangle, one small rectangle and one more small rectangle. You can add them. So if you do some problems, then you get more knowledge about it. You should be able to find area of any plane figure. That is should be your aim by breaking it into pieces of known shape. Thank you. Panchavati Ravi Sharma.